Innovative.
Innovative comedy.
Go ahead, you can start.
Hey, I'm DJ Punch. And wait, how the fuck does he start that shit?
You ain't gotta start it the same.
You ain't gotta start it the same. That's
Man, I was trying to
you.
get my cool ass cam.
No, nigga, you not Cam.
Fuck it.
You could do it similar, but
I'm gonna do it similar. How does he do? But how does he do it though?
He like, I know all his parts. Like 500.
it's your boy, Cool Ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet. And today I'm with the homies, and we want to talk some shit and laugh.
See, that's what I needed to hear that.
Something like that.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy DJ Punch, and I'm sitting here with the homies. We gonna talk some shit and laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, he still did
sir.
it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think he was gonna come through with that one. But man, I go by the name of DJ Punch. Like I said, you can follow me at I am DJ Punch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shaban Boo, baby. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. Make sure you subscribe to the website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Subscribe to the YouTube, youtube.com/innovative culture. Who I got in the building with me?
It's your boy Tony Grams. Follow me on IG at Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS. And we in here chilling, getting it cracking again. What's good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In the LBC, in the place to be, it's your boy TB. You can find me on Instagram at THEBIZNESSS. That's 3 S's, man. I'm an artist and producer. Tap in if you need that work, man.
Did you put that 3 S's on purpose, or was it like somebody took the 2 S's?
That wasn't available.
I hate that shit, bro. That'd be some bullshit. How much would you pay somebody to get
Well,
your
it's a
fucking
common name, so.
I know, but what would you pay somebody to get your fucking name if you say you popped and you was like, fuck, I need Tony Grams. I'm gonna get rid of the underscore.
I would just flip it, and I ain't paying nobody.
You ain't gonna pay nobody?
Hell no, that's...
It's an Instagram page.
How much would you take if another Tony Grams came and said, I need that Instagram
But
page?
I don't know. Some people really care about their branding and shit. And all
Probably
that.
like 400,000.
You would take 400 G's? Damn.
What, to give up your name?
Yeah, just somebody wanted to buy it.
If somebody wanted to buy it bad enough, they would
like
buy
half
it.
of damn near $500,000. I'd be like, that's cool.
He said, damn near $500,000.
Get me right. Get me right.
Shit.
Well, what's going
I'd
on?
be cool with that.
What's going on, fellas? What the fuck's been up?
Just chilling. It was a good weekend. Should have been a cool week. The week started. It was cold, a little rain.
Hey, shout out to the homie Cool Ass Cam. The homie Cool Ass Cam out sick.
A little under the weather.
That rain might have fucked him up a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what
everybody
I'm
like shit.
Nigga got that Ebola.
I hope he don't got fucking Ebola. That would be the worst shit for Cam. Ebola would be the worst shit for Cam.
I was thinking like too.
Look,
like,
hey, we supposed to be talking shit and laughing, so you already know, man.
what if it was like
Nah,
that?
get better,
I was
my
like,
nigga.
one of my topics was about that. That spy balloon. You know,
Yeah,
the
oh,
spy
yeah.
balloon that just was floating over. That's weird as fuck. This shit just
Like,
don't
who
fly
wasn't
out.
gonna notice a fucking balloon?
Just way up? Just
Why
float.
wouldn't you choose something else? Like, if you really want to disguise it, just like
But
disguise
that's-
it. Like,
but
you gonna
that's what
choose a
I'm thinking,
balloon?
Like, what if it was really like germ warfare? What
Yeah.
if
Them niggas on some.
What if
them
that was
niggas
the
on
point?
some-
Like they wanted him to shoot it.
They
down
on some
over
Austin Powers, Bob the Big Boy.
My
Big boy.
biggest thing is how the fuck did it get that far into the U.S., motherfucker?
And nobody
said
nobody
shit.
caught it till it was over Montana.
And then not only that, people gonna say like, oh, when they shot it down. Yeah, I'm sure it got all the fucking information it needed already.
But I don't even think that shit was gathering information. I think that shit was like full of chemicals or like some bio,
Like
like.
giving us the new
And
bag.
then they just like they
know, huh?
they
And
were
then this
hoping
motherfucker
like,
Biden-
you just hope they shoot it down over land or water.
I seen
and give it a few months or a year, and everybody gonna be all fucked up. Like
I seen an Instagram post, and I could believe that because they say a lot of shit came over here. You know what I'm saying, from China or whatever. Who gives a fuck? I think quote unquote, what's his name said that? Trump. Donald Trump said that. I didn't say that.
The
But
Wuhan
anyway,
flu. The
nigga,
Kung
it's funny
flu.
though because
he called that shit the Kung flu.
that shit just
That shit was
crazy.
funny.
It's crazy, my nigga. Like, how the fuck, like, I don't know. It just seems like why they put like Biden on the fucking Instagram cover and they say, oh yeah, Biden, he says I ordered you know what I'm saying, them to shoot it
shot
down.
Yeah,
I'm the one that
you,
told him.
You probably released a plague on us, you fucking dumbass.
Hey,
I'm
man,
the one that told him.
I'm surprised that this shit hadn't happened before.
I voted for him too. Ain't that a bitch?
I didn't vote. I'm not gonna front. I heard if you don't vote, you can't complain. So I shut the fuck up when it comes to complaining.
Nah, I can't complain.
Now I feel like you can't complain if you vote for the fuck up.
Yeah.
I felt like if I didn't
Hey,
vote for
shit.
any one of these people,
Either way it go.
I can be like, I told you so.
Either way it go, both sides, somebody gonna disagree. You
They
can't,
both bitch ass
Can't
niggas.
nobody, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody all agree.
And you know the funniest thing on Twitter, I follow both sides. I follow like the far left, far right because
shit
it's
is a bamboozle.
bro. It's fucking funny.
It's
The-
certain things
they
that we
po-
need to vote on though.
They post the exact same shit. Both sides post the exact same shit. The only difference is the comments. That's the only difference in what they post on Twitter back and forth. That shit fucking crazy.
Yeah, it'd be like that saying, just like that weird ass, what's that Marjorie Green bitch?
Who's that?
That weird ass inbred looking tweaker lady from the Republican lady that be like standing up screaming, and when they be having like meetings, she was in the fur coat. She was the one that was walking with the balloon.
Oh yeah.
And she got like the weird face and like the thought teeth. She got teeth like a thought, like they go around the top. You know how thought teeth.
This is how I feel. This is how I feel about the women like in our Congress and shit, and it kind of bothers me a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I feel about them how I feel about my cousins, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look at my cousins, right, and it's not no type of inbreeding shit or nothing like that, but my cousins they look bad as a group. You know what I mean? I ain't never had homies come by the house and be like, "Hey, what's up with your cousin?" No, and I be telling them too. I be like, "Y'all bitches ain't that cute." Ain't none of my homies ever try to get at
pushing
y'all.
motherfuckers away.
That's saying something. You know what I mean?
Niggas say
We
you
ain't got
pushing
no
motherfuckers
bad
away.
bitches in Congress, bro. I think we need to start
Damn.
adding some bad bitches in Congress. AOC was
So they can
she's
have
cute,
no
but she won't
brains?
shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's like if they like, as long as they, I don't know, it seems like they be doing everything but doing their job anyway. So it's like, what the fuck? Everybody, like the
see
men,
that
the
video
women, the
of-
Oh
old
no,
people,
man.
the
We
young
can't have no
people.
bad bitches in office. They gonna have fucking they gonna have shit fucked up.
He said, fuck.
It's gonna work, bro.
They might look good, but they probably stupid as shit.
That's fine. No, they got smart bad bitches.
That's true.
Beyonce a smart bad
But
bitch.
you ain't gonna know if they
I wouldn't
really
put her up
smart
there,
until
though.
the decisions that they come down to the decision making. You feel me?
That's true.
You put an OnlyFans,
Niggas gonna be like
a
this
smart OnlyFans bitch
beautiful,
on there.
smart, dumb bitch.
They ain't gonna have nothing to say.
This bitch is beautiful though.
That's what
She
it is.
bad than a
It'd be
motherfucker,
like
but
the
she
Miss
a bitch out.
America,
dumb.
like the lady that
Dum
was on the
dum
Miss
diddly
America
dum dum.
when they were asking her like about her like she was like
Dum
as
diddy
such
dum dum.
and such. She kept saying and such as such, and didn't know. I forgot the name of that shit. It was like the one with Steve Harvey was hosting. I think
The real one.
that shit was hilarious. But yeah, did you guys see the hip hop 50 and the 50th anniversary?
No, I
shit?
didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see that shit.
It was
Was
kinda,
that on a part of the Grammys?
I believe so, or it was like the night before. It was something like that, but it was
Oh,
a
okay.
lot
It
of
was
it.
like
To
it-
me, it was like they left a lot of
Side
people off
event.
that should have been in there. I was like, I don't know, like where the fuck was Hammer?
So it was top 50.
or just like the top, last 50 years. So like hip hop has been 50 years of hip hop, so it's like where's Hammer? Where's like I don't know, like it was a lot of people that should have been there.
You think
that-
Hammer was left off because somebody was hating and was like, you got all these like hard hitting motherfuckers home.
Yo,
And
Hammer was, like, bigger
had
than all them niggas.
2-3 big hits.
Man, Hammer had a bunch of hits. Hammer had a bunch of fucking
2, 3.
hits, and was like he
But
generated.
worth being on
man,
there.
he had
Pause.
platinum albums.
Hammer.
And they got
Hammer
platinum
had-
albums
Hammer
and like
had-
multiple hits, soundtrack hits.
Like,
Had like Hammer had everything that every rapper is stupid for not having now. If you consider like not a rapper if you don't do the shit Hammer was art that he got called a sellout for doing in the 90s. Then they got Taco Bell commercials, Pepsi commercials.
He had cartoons.
Cartoons. He had shoe deals. He was doing endorsements. He was on the soundtrack for like
And the
Street
reality
Fighter.
is he was a gangster.
And he put on and gave everybody jobs in the hood. So that's the super gangster shit. Like you really put everybody on in the hood. So it's like to call him like to see it, I don't know, just how I never liked it. And that was when we were talking about last week where I was like, I felt like I never really liked Justin Timberlake, how he got the little, like there's artists that are like black artists that who are double 50 times over proven that they can outsell a nigga, outperform a nigga, outwrite a nigga, out anybody, black or white, and they won't get a second chance to rebuild their career. And they weren't some corny motherfucker that's wearing rhinestone bell bottoms and shit and dancing like robots.
What is Hammer doing right now?
He just like he still does shit. He just like went to like he was more because he was always like on the Jesus tip. So he kind of was always like doing that like TBN stuff and televangelist stuff and just kind of like he like Jesus Christ like pop locking and shit. So but I just felt like he's not like he never was smoked out. He never got like on no weirdo shit. It's just it was Hammer and people just deemed him corny to where like he didn't get a But it's like this dude had a lot of platinum shit and gold records, platinum
You
records.
think they're gonna look at Russell Wilson in the future the way they look at MC Hammer right now?
Because nobody just thought Russell Wilson was cool at any point.
Nah, nobody did.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Everybody thought Hammer was cool as fuck when he came out. He was dope. He had the Hammer glasses. Niggas, everybody and their mama was wearing those glasses. You look at anybody from that era, and all the dudes had them glasses on that Hammer was rocking. Them Gazelles or whatever they was. It was like,
What was your favorite part of hip hop fashion where you was like, yeah, that was the shit right there? Like one specific thing, like you talk about like his glasses. What artist has something that you was like, yeah, that's
I always liked kind of like the starter jackets or like the Nike suits and shit like that. Like, or the big ass gold chains or just certain jewelry, like the Wu-Tang. Like I liked when Wu-Tang and them had like the wallabies and shit.
Yeah.
Like they had the different like colors and shit. That shit just looked good with everything. They wore like the khakis with like the Tommy or the Nautica jackets or something.
I missed the baggy a little bit because they used to have my size.
But they're starting to bring the baggy back because they're making so many weird like other like
I seen the bitch with bell bottoms the other day.
Okay, like that's the newest shit. Like all the gangbanging niggas is wearing bell bottoms now. Like G Perico and T-Rail, all the niggas, they wear those jeans, but they're not like the old school bell bottoms where they look tight around their like waist. They're still fitted. They're still fitted like normally, but the bottom kind of flares out over the shoe. A lot of these niggas is wearing that. But saying that, I was saying how a lot of niggas are wearing bigger jeans now off of like these niggas wearing these weird ass shoes. And speaking of the weird ass shoes, was those fucking red boots.
Yeah,
those weird ass red boots, like those fucking look like AirPods, low key. Look like Ike and Mike's or something. Like it's just that shit is weird. I don't know what the. I don't know what the fuck. Who thinks that? Like, who's?
That's an.
They're like literally like
though.
clown shoes.
I don't feel like we'll get to the point where we'll see regular people walking down the street wearing them shits. That's just
like they just posted a picture of ASAP Rocky out with them on. Yeah. And he's like, because I just kept seeing them on the post on Instagram, and I didn't see them. Now all of a sudden, like niggas is walking the streets of like Melrose in Hollywood with Ronald McDonald shoes. Like, and somebody was like, "Is
those
this
are
supposed
worse
to be a
than
joke?"
Ronald McDonald shoes.
That's what somebody was like, "Is this supposed to be a joke?" Because these are literally clown shoes. So
you see them
like,
shoes, TB?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't look them shits up. But yeah, keep talking about them bitches.
Nah,
I just feel like these
motherfuckers.
niggas, it's like they project shit and they pay these people to do ignorant shit to make us try to follow because there are followers. A lot of people are followers. A lot of people gonna be like, I need those.
Well, some people are
you
just
gonna see a motherfucker on the blue line.
some people
with
just
them
really
fuckers on.
into fashion. That's
No, it'd be motherfuckers that don't need to be.
But that's what that's what everything
You gonna
is.
see a nigga on the green
It's
line.
like
or
fashion.
the blue line.
Fashion is the same shit.
Nigga, you ain't
like,
got a bike or two,
follow
but you got
music,
some
right?
big ass boots on. Nigga.
Like you follow a certain type of music, right? It's just like clothes. Everybody got like their own, I guess. You know how they call it, preference.
You in Lab, you saw the nigga at a bus stop with red ass boot with Ronald McDonald boots on.
Shit, I seen
Look,
worse.
those.
Look, TB.
You ain't seen worse than that, nigga.
Look, TB. Turn around. Look.
You have not seen worse than that.
Lord Jesus.
But that's a chick. But that's
No, ASAP Rocky was wearing them. Cause I type in ASAP Rocky. Bring up the ASAP Rocky. Oh, they called I believe they're calling them the Astro Boy something.
Hold on. Yeah, I wouldn't. Nah, but see, I wouldn't rock nothing
So
like
type
that.
in ASAP. He just had them on, like all, and there's people putting fire emojis. Like you're fucking like
it's the
cheap.
support that fucks it up.
It's him like they just had to.
You know what it is? It's people out there that have
It's on
crazy ass.
the source
they have
page.
crazy ass minds. They have freedom in they.
It's on the source page on.
People have
on
freedom.
Instagram.
Like you get what I'm saying, Punch?
If you
They
get
like
to
very
Instagram.
free. Like, and they not scared to express that.
But I don't believe it's that a lot. I believe a lot of
that's
people
what
are.
it is because you
don't
got
think-
to be crazy to wear some
You don't
big ass
think
shit like that.
So you don't
feel me?
believe TV? You don't believe that?
Oh, nigga, that's a
Look,
$5
told you.
charge, nigga.
Told you.
Hey, this is
No.
a new phone. My bad.
The TV. You don't believe that people are giving these people. Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You don't believe that motherfuckers are giving endorsements. And they're like paying these niggas this nigga with a $2 million check to literally walk his goofy ass
So
out
maybe
the
some
street.
people, yeah, for sure.
And then because they know, okay,
Hey,
you're an
and
influencer.
I'm laughing all the way to the bank
Of
with
course,
that.
but it's like, but am I gonna really? I mean, yeah, like you give me $2 million to walk down the street and to walk around in these
I'll walk
goofy
around
ass
in that
boots.
shit for how much? It just depends.
It's just like that's. I don't know.
If it's
That
a quarter
shit-
mil, nigga, I'll wear.
Well, that's the company itself is gonna send them out because they
I'm gonna tell them too.
They
I'm
want
like,
to put
nigga,
the
I wore
fillers
these
out
shits
there.
because they paid me, nigga, $250.
Yeah, they want to know if it'll pop. Like if so and so wear it.
So
people
yeah,
gonna start
y'all
wearing
niggas
them.
can laugh at me all you want.
And it's like
as long as it wasn't like to me,
But that's the thing,
demoralizing my manhood.
But that's kind of
cool.
what it is,
You
though.
feel me?
I feel like that's what
Yeah.
it is. You look like a clown. Niggas is out here like clowns walking around.
Right.
And that shit is like,
I'll be a clown for
Oh,
250,000.
look.
250.
But
$250?
it's certain things I won't be for that. You feel me? I don't agree with everything, but
TV said, "I'm not putting on a dress, B.
never.
I cut the line."
Yeah, it's like, and that's what I mean. They just,
I
but
feel
I
what
feel
you're
that's when they know they got you anyway. If I can get you to do this, we'll throw something at you
Yeah,
just to get. And there's a lot of people out there like that do it.
Now niggas
You
might
get
laugh
in
at me.
skirts and-
Niggas might laugh at me and for the fashion, like nigga, what the fuck are those? I could deal with that for the 250,000. Now, it'd be different if it was like some homosexual shit, like and the nigga
That
asked
you
me to
are.
do that, nigga. I'd be like,
They
no,
got
ain't
you
no
all.
amount of money that.
I
you
mean,
and
for me-
they're like, take a picture and bend over.
but that's just
Like,
me. I
nah,
ain't saying
right.
there's nothing wrong,
I
with how
feel
people
you.
want to conduct their shit.
Yeah.
Do whatever you feel like you want to do. But shit, I wouldn't wear those motherfuckers.
But
Nah,
shit,
not on the
shit.
not on the regular.
Shit, weird out here.
Not on the regular. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I
Crazy.
feel like there's a lot of
I agree.
motherfuckers that I don't know. I just seen and to me, it's become comical of like where are we at? Where niggas can literally just walk around in clown shoes, and it's people with like the fire emojis and like,
Shit.
it's like we like that
Some
idiocracy
people like
shit.
that shit.
It's
Some
like
people like
idiot,
it.
but it's the point of where it's like this is clearly like.
Stupid.
It's clearly stupid. There's nothing fly about this. There's nothing cool. There's nothing sexy. It shit look goofy and
Hey, it
And weird
I
as
guess
fuck.
it depends on your
and it's like just I don't know. And then the motherfucker will be looking at you like you ain't swagged out or like you ain't fresh because you ain't got on the Astro Boys.
It's not even that you ain't fresh or you ain't swagged out. If they look at you when you have an opinion that's not just like everybody else's,
Yeah.
he's be like, "Hey man, can I be the one person to let y'all know this shit looks stupid?
This shit look dumb.
What's
as fuck.
wrong with being that one person to let you know like the shit looks stupid? You probably shouldn't have did the shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what people don't understand.
It's
Nobody
just-
allowed to say
And I
some,
just
call some
felt-
shit out no more.
And I just feel like it's like it goes in part of the hip hop shit where we was just talking about the hip hop 50 year shit. It was like rules and regulations and shit to where like, all right, niggas, you don't look like a clown and like nobody say nothing. That's the whole point. It's like hip hop, nigga. If you show up, niggas gonna say something, and if you can say some more clever shit back, then you validated. But if not, nigga, you get roasted and get the fuck up out of here. And I feel like that's like I don't know. That made me look at the hip hop 50 year shit and why they didn't have a lot of niggas on there like that deserved. Like where was Will Smith?
Oh, you know he wasn't about to be on there. What you
Of
talking
course,
about?
you know what I mean, but I still feel like he should have been on there. They act like this nigga's a serial killer, like this nigga's Michael Myers or some shit. Because he slapped Chris Rock. So
I
it's
feel like he can make full comeback from that shit.
I mean, he don't need to come back because he didn't really go nowhere. Like he's too much of a megastar to have to make a comeback.
Man, that man
That's
got
like
enough
you just
money.
exactly like to me. That's why to me it's like he didn't go nowhere. They didn't stop nothing other than the movies he already made.
mean,
that's
it did,
about to come out
for
that he was
sure.
already paid for.
For sure, he
Movies
burnt
that
a
they
lot of
already
bridges.
paid for.
I would say that. I think if he lost anything, it would be, assets to him. Personally, you feel me? It probably, a whole lot of fucking things he had lined up. Niggas was hitting him back with the email like, you know what? We can't even work with you right now just because of the conduct and
To be real with you, if I was in the
whatever.
middle, and I know this sounds like typical coming from somebody who ain't got no money,
Hmm.
but if I was in the middle of being in the works with Will Smith, that wouldn't have changed shit for
At
me.
all.
That wouldn't have changed a
On top of
goddamn
it, it
thing,
was some
bro.
personal shit. You keep talking about the nigga wife. You think it's funny. You done did it like 3, 4,
Nah,
5
that's not even my
times.
stance on it.
That's how I would have looked at it. Like, okay, it ain't my business. He slapped the fuck. He didn't do some weird shit. He wasn't high and
It's
tweaked
just not
out.
my business,
And I would
period.
have looked at it like, okay, this nigga was tweaked out and ran on
Like-
stage
like-
and drunk and slapped Chris Rock.
when
Then
he
it'd be
laughed
like,
at it,
we can't have him
when
here
he
for
laughed
business.
at it didn't like it was more like okay, like
I just felt
you gonna
like
go
that.
there like type of.
That's
all
how
right,
I
nigga,
would look at it. Like, he's not high.
I'm
he wasn't
finna-
tweaked out. He wasn't drunk.
I'm finna go up there.
It
and
was
slap
more
the shit
some
out your
strict
ass.
personal shit
Yeah.
of him doing that shit. That's his business. Like that ain't affecting what we doing. I can see if you drunk and high and he run up there, fuck you, and cause okay, this nigga you're unpredictable and I can't have you at my shit.
It was
'Cause,
just one slap.
It was like a slap
And
of
went
you
to slip
directing.
back there.
You keep directing shit towards this nigga and his wife. So you got that work. Like that's all it happened. Like I don't know. Like, that's
They never thought it would happen.
They never thought we would be here. We made it.
Nigga Chris Rock thought all them jokes was funny.
He thought it was like, ha ha.
He found out one of them.
Man, I was
not
more
so
offended. I was more offended at what's her name hopping on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. I feel like that was more offensive than what
50
the fuck.
said, 50 said he looked like she'd have got beat up.
I feel that's true though.
50 was like, niggas knew better than get on the stage with the unit. And they was like, well, he was like, what happened when that shit
got
happened?
stomped out.
When that shit
they
first
talking about
happened, when that shit at first happened, they were interviewing him, and he was like, niggas know our, know our energy, and he was like, fuck that, like he was like, she would have got fucked off, like she'd have jumped on stage with us, like, and did that weirdo. That shit was weird.
Who you talking about, Lil Ma?
What's the chick that G Unit had at the time? They would have had to catch a fade in the back.
Olivia, they'd have probably just beat her up. I think they'd have pushed her off stage.
She was a man.
I don't think Olivia was a man. That shit sucks. I feel so bad for her on that.
She was a man anyway. So
I feel so bad on that. I was just looking like,
Game had said that. Game.
But he was in the video with his arms around her. Before, it's like niggas always say weird shit, but nigga, you was like, so what does that make?
You know how it go. You know how it go. Yeah. Once a nigga don't fuck with you no more,
now
he gonna say whatever.
Whatever the fuck.
So you was definitely hugged up on that woman, nigga.
He was
like, on that, whatever she is.
He was definitely throwing shots, my nigga.
Oh shit.
That shit was funny.
That shit's super funny. But then there's another hip hop news. Did you guys see the Prince family interview?
That was some bullshit.
That shit was so goofy.
I didn't see that.
It was like the interview wasn't even bad. It was just like he chose like the last 4 minutes to just go off and start talking about Offset. Like,
I feel like he was out of pocket because he's still speaking on some shit that already happened and that nobody's like specifically talking about anymore. He's the one drumming it up.
This is his 5th interview about it. Yeah. Like, you on a tour on top of you. Supposedly, you wasn't even there. You was in bed sleep, nigga. So why the fuck are you still bringing up some shit?
You think he's just trying to push
take
his
the heat off
hard.
his son?
Oh, he's trying to take the heat
It's
off
a
his
little
son.
bit of both. It's the boogeyman, and a lot of niggas outgrew that Jay Prince because he did do a lot of shit. He did handle a lot of business and broker a lot of shit, get shit done. But it's like that era of people being scared or just accepting your hand, like in their business. It's kind of like, it felt like it's kind of run its course of like you kind of overstepping boundaries. Your son kind of out here being extra with niggas.
Like business isn't handled like that anymore.
It is like, that's the thing. His son is out here getting extra with niggas like he's Jay Prince. Nigga, you junior. Yeah. Nobody respects you because you have no legacy to stand on. You ain't put nothing in the street other than you can say you signed Drake, which is a major accomplishment. And you might as well sit the fuck back and chill out and collect your bread. Yeah. Why are you trying to be so gangster?
Why are you trying to look hard?
And you can say you bought Drake, like you get money off of Drake being in the industry, so you're good. So it's like that's in itself is some corny shit. And then the whole that shit like Jay Prince trying to slide paperwork over to Gilly. To get and Gilly and Wallow looking like they was looking like they didn't want no parts of that shit.
What type of paperwork? What do you mean?
Like he was talking about just paperwork. I didn't highlight it to, like, what are you, like, nigga, you an old like triple OG nigga talking about paperwork and highlighting shit. No, it was weird.
What exactly is he mean?
I had no idea.
He was trying to intervene on their deal because I know they just got signed to a cool ass like podcasting deal.
He was just on some fuck shit, I feel. He was on some fuck shit. And especially for an old nigga. There's some old, and that's another reason young niggas don't respect old niggas because they be on some fuck shit. And then they be in people business and like trying to be extra out and conduct themselves like, oh, well, your business is my business now because I'm older. Yeah. And it's like, no, nigga, this nigga, he didn't work by himself to get here. So for you to just come in, because that's all that shit kind of stem back to that check-in shit with Jay Prince and them. And it's like, okay, if niggas was checked in with you and still lost their life, what the fuck is the purpose of you even like being around us? Yeah. And it's like, it just seemed kind of weird. Like I said, I don't know. It's like he did what he did, but you can't stand on your resume need to be, even a job resume need to be updated every 6 months. You can't just stand and be like, I'm Jay, like that shit's corny at this point.
You're still leaning on that same old
shit, like, and that shit's getting corny as fuck to like the niggas that wasn't even born when the shit that you were doing that you respected for. That shit was already 10 years past. And a lot of these niggas, that was 30 years ago, nigga. It's niggas that's 18 out here that's turned up and
they don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Like, they don't even know your name at that point.
Nigga, the way social media move, like media don't move how it moved back in the day, like in the 90s, 91, when a famous person died, you didn't know for like 2, 3, 4 days.
Yeah, that shit was crazy to me, because now the videos online,
before the person's family knows. That's
The family
like,
find out online, which is the crazy
that's
part.
why a lot of people started suing TMZ or just saying like they wasn't fucking with him because they're like TMZ just puts it out so and so murdered or have a picture of the motherfucker and it's like damn his family don't even know he did. They thinking this was a regular day.
Yeah.
And then motherfuckers on their phone looking at their family member laid out.
out.
Like that's weirdo shit. So it's like a lot of that. I feel this social shit. It's like. It's always gonna be positive, but it's weird and it's negative in a big way. With a lot of people like not knowing how to navigate it and thinking shit make them look cool, like Jay Prince thinking that shit made him look cool or G, and he look like a fucking cornball, like a old country fried nigga doing some like weirdo shit, talking about like some young niggas. On top of this, niggas just lost a family member. And you still kind of like threatening a nigga,
like what the
fuck?
fuck?
Get the fuck up out of here. That's weird as fuck. Like that makes other people that have no ties to them niggas look at you like fuck you.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I'm not even a big Migos fan like that. But I was like, that don't
It
mean
just looked disrespectful.
it looks
point.
highly disrespectful and foul. On top of like take off seemed like a chill nigga. He wasn't no rah nigga extra out. It's like some 6'9" niggas you see like so that it just seems like for him to kind of and you supposed to be an OG. That's like seemed like some hoe shit, like just some super hoe shit. So I don't know. I just thought that was foul.
Yeah.
And it's like and that's the kind of the circulation from everybody. The whole industry kind of on that shit. Like that's some. I left a comment on a post about that shit, and I was like, "Nigga, this nigga got dementia." I was like, "That's some like that's the only like, are you losing it, nigga? To think that's normal to like disrespect some nigga and threaten a nigga, and then with the fact I don't think it was no dementia shit, and he thought it was cool because that's why his ass waited till the last 3 minutes of the interview to do it. Like they had a whole normal interview other than the paperwork shit and." Like, or just it just was the whole interview seemed cool but for him to try to, and to don't.
And before I get out of here,
like,
by the way,
it was like nigga,
nothing.
that's shit.
Nothing ever come good out of a by the way.
Exactly. and for the record, like what I'm gonna let y'all finish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
before I get up out of here, I just
In
want to.
most cases, is by the ways are bad.
Yeah,
But,
shit.
It's just some fuckery. So
Yep.
I just felt like he just kind of like that was some weirdo shit. But
Speaking of weirdo shit, you was talking about the Grammys on the 50th anniversary earlier.
Yeah.
What's the weirdo shit happened on the Grammys? That's what I want to know.
from what I saw, it was that weird ass Sam Smith performance.
That shit was a little demonic. I'm not
It
gonna
was
lie.
I mean, it was super demonic. He was doing, and I'm not even one of them super churchy. Because to me, how I look at it, those are the like fake Illuminati type
You said
niggas.
like, why people watching that shit? Is the devil a bitch?
Yeah, like, is he out of shape, bitch? What the fuck? Like, that nigga was sloppy, nigga.
Would it have been easier if he wasn't pudgy?
That's what, like, Tim Dillon was roasting. Like, he was like, usually when you're the androgynous, like David Bowie, like Steven Tyler.
wasn't
like,
you trying to pull that up?
What? The thing itself?
Yeah.
Man,
Pause.
we can watch this.
But it like he made the point of like niggas that usually do that
I didn't see that,
androgynous, that
I didn't
cross
see
dressing
that.
shit. They be niggas that be like in
That
shape.
performance, I wanna
And he
see
was
that
like,
shit.
you don't see no like kind of
Well,
fat,
I mean-
cross dresser nigga, like trying
So
to
I'll be
and a
bored,
devil
like, you know what I'm
worshiper.
saying? Like,
Yeah, it's a two for one.
No, it's like these niggas is like he's like you a fat devil worshiper, nigga. That shit is just it look weird.
yeah, he
like,
said you can't be, what did he say?
Look, there we go.
Actress and Sam Smith had an epic.
Yeah, look, that shit ain't
He just I felt like he trying to top Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X did the weird shit. What, a year, 2 years ago?
shit. That shit might have been last year.
No, I think because I think he didn't get invited last year.
How you didn't get it? He got like.
No, that was the BET Awards. I think he didn't get invited. He was all mad, and they were like, "Well, nigga, you doing all that shit for like the Grammys? You don't do that shit." For
They're
the
like
BET."
first of all. Let me tell you something, Lil Nas X. The show ends at 12 midnight, and everybody knows that on BET at 12 midnight.
Uncut is
Is
about
that
to
Smokey
drop.
Robinson? nigga?
But then after that, we have what?
Hold on, remember we see this earlier, bro. Hold on. I thought that was Smokey.
No.
Did he gain weight?
Yeah. He's like
Hold
a
on.
kind of a sloppy motherfucker, and that's what everybody's like. Are we supposed to just think because he's like a devil worshiper, or that's like hot? But this nigga's like fluffy as fuck.
He said fluffy.
But he made that good point of like, and Tim Dillon's like a big dude. What he's
Tim
saying,
Dillon gay.
yeah, and
That
he's
says
gay.
it all, yeah.
And what he's saying, the point he made is like real shit. He said when you looked at these androgynous dudes, they were like these in shape, like David Bowie,
yeah.
Steven Tyler, these guys, Marilyn Manson. They were
Dude,
these
that
slim.
fucking son.
Look at Marilyn Manson,
the
though.
lead singer of Queen, even though he actually
Yeah,
was gay.
fucking
Who gave out
Freddie
the
Mercury.
Grammy?
Hey, it's a lot of pressure to be gay out here in the streets, man.
Who gave out
Gotta
the
be skinny
award?
and work
I
out
I
and
thought
shit.
it looked like Smokey. I'm trying to tell
No,
you.
that wasn't him.
Hey,
that nigga
go
wasn't
to
there.
go to Will Smith's Instagram, bro.
No, we don't even want to see that shit. But this motherfucker, like,
Nigga, that shit was funny, bro.
this like, but
Earlier.
this shit, and that, I guess that's the first trans woman to win like an award.
Who's the trans?
That person that was standing there with Sam Smith.
Get the fuck.
So that was a man that became a woman, and they just won like for something. I don't know if they're like a singer or a rapper or some other shit.
Grammy?
Yeah, they just won a Grammy. That was
Listen,
like,
man.
That's what
listen,
that was them.
If you're a rapper, and me as a DJ, I don't know who the fuck you are, and you won a Grammy, I feel like they gave that shit to you
Look
because.
at Macklemore. A lot of
But at
niggas-
least I knew Macklemore's fucking
a lot
music.
of us do, but a lot
You
of
know
us
what I mean?
didn't. A lot of people didn't know who the fuck he was, and still don't because he didn't do shit after. It just kind of went away. The buzz.
We just saw a video with Macklemore. In
Yo,
the
that was
background.
on the Seattle DJ won or Jake won. Yeah, so it's like it's weird though, like to look at that. Like there are people that get Grammys, and you're like, who the fuck is this? And they get it over somebody that you know. Like everybody has this damn album. Like everybody has this album, so like I don't know. It's just that shit was weird, but I just looked at it. Was like, what the thing at is, I don't know. He's like he was trying to do the most with the little like I'm just being extra, and I don't look at it like okay, I just feel when dudes do that, they ain't not part of no shit.
Yeah.
You like because most motherfuckers in secret societies, that's the whole point. It's a secret. Like the fact that you doing this whole gay devil parade. It's like I felt like it's an act, like with a lot of people. It's like I'm in the Illuminati.
It's the extra being turned on.
It's like look, I'm like talk about me, and I'm gonna trend for the next 4 or 5, 3 days max, because people think I'm the newest devil worshiper in the industry, and then they'll talk about something else, just like they're not talking about Lil Nas X right now. All that shit
X
he
is
did,
a full blown Baptist. And he out there, he gonna do it for the bread. Fuck it.
he getting his money, giving the devil lap dances and shit.
So did you watch the Grammys?
Nah.
I was watching clips from the Grammys, not the Grammys itself, and I was low key watching like a good 2-3 parts in the Grammys where they did Rich Paul a little wrong, or you saw Rich Paul get a little flustered when people was getting around this bitch.
Oh really?
Yeah, they was showing videos of like The Rock. They was introducing The Rock to Adele like right when the shit opened. And like The Rock had reached over the motherfucker to give her a hug and shit, and everybody was looking for his reaction. They had that cracking, and then in the back, Busta Rhymes was like talking to Adele, like giving her props. But like you can tell, like Rich Paul had to like move his arms a little certain way to like let him know, like motherfucker, I'm here too. So then like you can see Busta Rhymes reach over and put his like hand on his shoulder, like yeah, I see you, player, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be hard, bro, to have a top flight bitch like that. Like, not to say he's not successful in his own right,
Top
but
flight.
that's a top flight bitch
Top flight.
Oh, the world,
Security.
Craig.
of the world,
The world,
Craig.
Craig.
Like, you know what I mean?
She ain't no Securitas.
She ain't no Securitas at all. That bitch is TSA.
Hey, no, they hire anybody. I worked at the airport.
Oh shit.
TSA.
They hire
I-
anybody.
they
I'm glad you
hire
say that.
everybody. We used to be the other coworkers, the other workers, and the other people in the airport look at the
He
TSA
said they ain't
like
exempt.
they're like the table of if the airport is a cafeteria, TSA is like the table of the booger eating
shit.
like weirdos, like not even just the regular smart nerds that you would get to do your homework.
I used to be
like
proud
the,
of the homies when they had a job with TSA.
yeah, TSA is like they hire they worse than Securitas, and Securitas is bad.
Damn.
Like TSA just like show up and then just be weird.
You know the fucked up part? I had a homie who worked for TSA. That motherfucker, he had got robbed on the train on his way to work.
God damn, he ain't no security.
Bro, they caught the police caught him.
security?
Bro, police caught the motherfucker that robbed him, right? Funny part is this motherfucker got charged with federal charges because he robbed a TSA worker in his fucking outfit.
Oh wow.
So the whole shit went federal. I was tripping off
Yeah.
that. I'm like,
Yeah, you do anything at the
fucking
airport,
with-
it's always federal. You
it
either
wasn't
go-
even at the airport. It was the
Shit.
fact that he was going to work in his
Nah,
TSA
my-
fit. Like
my
it
shit
was
wasn't
something
federal.
done too.
And I caught a little blicky charge at the fucking
Hit him with the
at
blick.
the airport.
Man, that shit get crazy.
See, I
It
got
gets
lucky.
tricky. It gets tricky.
It gets tricky out here.
Yeah, that shit's yeah. But other than that, yeah, that's whole. I don't know. I just thought the whole Grammy shit was some horse. But I'm not an award like ceremony like dude, and I've never been like that. Just to look at like, I don't know. I look at it like it's all they never nominate or say or give props to the shit we actually fuck with and respect. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of shit they put up who they want you to like, who they want to make money off
And it
of.
don't
Then
even
again,
work.
you got to remember, it's like people out there voting and shit. You know
And
what I'm
half the
saying?
time they don't even use people.
Motherfuckers-
It's like
Who's voting?
You know, black people
Exactly.
ain't doing that shit.
Exactly.
I ain't never voted for the Grammys.
it's like the Academy. Who the fuck's in the Academy?
It's
Who
people
votes
out there
on
who
Who is
vote
it?
for that shit.
That's
I don't know.
like
That's
the
a good
Hall of
question,
Fame.
though.
When you get the
I
Hall
would
of
think.
Fame,
I would hope that it's. I would hope that it's a collective
credible-
of people,
a credible collective.
or just a group or something, somebody. Period. You feel me? I hope it's like a voting thing, because you know how they used to vote.
It'd be just a room full of haters.
Yeah.
Or
Whoever get hated on the least wins.
well, shit, really, whoever records spend the most or whatever. You know, they got different awards for different categories and shit. You know what I'm saying? Best video of the year.
Shit, they got
Or
comedians.
best.
They got
Don't they vote
best,
for shit like that? Or am I tripping?
Bro, they have awards for the best comedy album. Like comedians put out albums and
It be
shit.
shit you don't see
you know,
like when they go to
remember the
commercial.
MTV? They used to have the
Yeah.
MTV award.
Well, that's
They
like the
used to have
MTV like movie awards or the MTV or the VMAs.
I don't know if that's the Grammys. I don't think that. You know, they do it
like,
differently.
They would like
sure.
the VMAs would just do shit like ran best kiss, best fight scene,
But
best action.
But that's like you. What? I don't know. I forgot who I was talking to about that. But was talking about how like the commentators. You feel me? From different like different sports and shit. From basketball to football. Like you got people who talk shit. Like you know what I'm saying about and try to critique something that they've never done or
In their
never
life,
been
yeah.
great in. You feel
Well,
me?
that's the thing that I think
But
about.
that's not. It goes back to what you saying, like on the how they rate the Grammys and who they choose and how they choose them. You
Well, that's
feel
what
me?
I'm
Like,
saying. On
They got
so
a
like
collective
sports,
of these greats. You
so
feel me?
on sports, when you do the Hall of Fame, the people who vote on the Hall of Fame aren't even athletes or nothing like that. They're sports writers. So
Right.
like you
See,
said,
that's
they're critics
crazy,
who
right?
never played the fucking sport in their
like
life.
that used to trip me out. Like I was saying that it was an interview where Floyd with the nigga interviewing Floyd Mayweather, and he goes like he's like talking about some other shit, and then he goes Floyd's like, well, wait a minute, how many fights have you had in your life, like in the street, like in school? And the guy's like 0. Like I've never had any fights. And it's like, and he's like, so it's like a nigga that's never fought in his life talking about Floyd Mayweather. He's scared to fight this person. He doesn't want to fight He's scared. How can you ever even fix your mouth?
But
You
all
ain't
they
never
gonna
even
do-
had a fight.
All they're gonna
in
do
your
is
life.
switch it up on you and tell you, well, it's my job to write about it.
But it's
not
like,
my
but
job to do
that's
that
still,
shit.
how are you qualified for
create
this job?
content off
How
of
are you
that-
qualified for
that
this
statement
job?
alone.
Yeah.
And you literally never had a fist fight in your life, let alone like won a fight, let alone been a professional fighter. And you telling,
yeah, I'm scared.
You telling somebody who's considered the greatest
Nah.
fighter in the world that they're scared of
This
another
shit
person.
really about
Yeah.
business.
Like that's crazy.
Floyd's
that
gonna
that's
fight
normal.
whatever the bigger bag is at.
And that was
Let's just
that's
keep
like
it
an
real.
old ass video though. That shit's like late 2000s. Like that's some old shit. But it was
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was just using it
But
as an
you know, it's
example.
been-
Damn, what's late
Like-
2000s?
It's been rumors.
like 07 or something.
It's been rumors that he's been scared to fight a lot of people, like around, the
But it's
boxing
like, but
league
if he
or
fought
whatever.
somebody else that was even more dangerous and had a title and undefeated, how is he scared to fight this person? That don't even make sense. Like,
Yeah.
I would have never faulted Floyd Mayweather for like necessarily like ducking anybody, for the simple fact that like if the money's not right, when you're a professional athlete, like your body's the way you make money, right?
yeah.
If you don't want to put your body through something because you feel like the timing isn't right or the money's not right, to where it's like it's not
Yeah,
even
I'm
worth
not
it.
gonna-
Why
I'm
would,
not
I
gonna
put,
wreck the
why would I
product.
put up this amount of money and you can only put up this amount
that's
of
what I'm
money?
saying,
And
like-
this other nigga can put
Yeah.
up the amount that I want.
Yeah, like
But
why?
this is what the
I
people
wouldn't
wanna
even-
see.
Yeah,
It's
that shit
like
Fuck
don't
what
even-
the
that
people
shit
want to
don't
see,
even make
nigga. This
sense,
my
like-
bag.
That
When
shit
I-
makes no sense.
When I fucking retire, nigga, I'll be straight.
So it's like, but it's just using that as an example. Like, nigga, you ain't even qualified to speak literally.
That's kind of like
that's insane. It's the same thing with a Skip Bayless type motherfucker.
Oh, man,
Bro, you have
stand
no
that motherfucker.
professional.
Remember
and
when
you
Richard
talking
Sherman
about
went off on
football.
Skip Bayless?
You talking about?
Oh, he
football
told him I'm
players.
better
Did you
at
ever see
life
that?
than you.
Did you? Yeah.
That shit was fucking
He said, "I'm better at everything than you."
said,
He's
"I
like,
am
"What are you better
at
than
life."
me?" And they was like, you're not better than anything. I'm better at life than you.
That
You ain't never
shit
seen
was
that?
funny.
Skip Bayless,
I
Richard
seen that
Sherman,
shit. I
that
remember
little.
that shit.
Yeah,
But that's the point of like a motherfucker that's literally never done jack shit.
He was like,
And
I'm
you're
top
like-
all time in every one of my in my classes. He was like, how
shit
can
is-
you say I'm not? You feel me? This and that.
Even
Like,
graduated like top of the class, like valedictorian. And,
Oh hell yeah, he
all
was
that.
smart. That nigga went to Stanford.
yeah, you gotta like, man.
Yeah.
So it's just like, just that I don't know. People just
I went
talking.
to Stanford.
I studied at Cambridge.
Yeah, you
Like,
feel me?
nigga, one
That
of them
sound
all-
like
one of
some
them all
Braxton
niggas.
shit, right?
So I'm thinking of sports. You see LeBron break the record last night?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I was like, I'm not like a LeBron fan. It's not like I hate LeBron, but I just wasn't a LeBron fan from when he even before the Lakers. Yeah. So it's not like I'm gonna be like jocking you because you on the Lakers now. Like,
I think I was more bothered at the fact that they didn't win the game itself.
And they had a celebration like in the third.
And
quarter.
it wasn't even like they played a really good team. They played.
They
played a whack ass team.
That was Russell Westbrook's fault. He turned the ball over 2 times, nigga.
He's a good
to give the fucking game away.
I mean,
that's just all that says.
Oh, hopefully he's not there. His contract up
and
this
as
year,
bad
right?
as a shooter as Westbrook has been lately, because he didn't used to always be like this.
He was always a volume shooter though.
Lately,
he's always been a selfish player.
I would rather him take the shot than fucking throw the ball away.
But if you take the shot, it's like throwing the ball away. Now he's like, at least we got a chance at a rebound.
Like I said, or that. He might just make the motherfucker.
He said we might get a rebound, or he might make it. Like, come on.
But anything is better than throwing the ball away.
That nigga, I feel like he don't even need to be.
That's
in a
eliminating
Laker
our opportunity.
He should have never been in a Laker jersey. Period. Like,
you think it was like they were just trying to bring him back home?
I really think. You want to know what I really think?
He was a name. That was it.
I think they trying to. They gearing up to fucking get Kyrie. Yes, Kyrie, look, the day Kyrie had got traded to Dallas, you feel me? And there had been like rumors around the league that Kyrie and LeBron was talking anyway, you feel me? But now this surprise, you feel me, trade, you feel me? This shit caught everybody off guard.
Do you really want Kyrie?
Trade deadline.
I think they just called his bluff. He was trying to get like some other shit in New York, and they were like, get the fuck up out of here.
Look. The same day, this nigga Magic tweeted.
Oh yeah,
and he said, "Oh, I'd love to see Kyrie in a purple and gold uniform."
You never know.
Hey, you never know, bro. They be trying to work their magic and shit.
That nigga. I think he was just trying to like.
That would be a way better fit for us, though, bro.
And stay in New York, and they just called his bluff and got him out.
I think as good as a player that Kyrie is, and as a top notch player as he is, I don't think he's in his career right now where he could take over a team. And I know LeBron is the leader.
Like a co-pilot.
I know LeBron is the leader of a team, but LeBron needs his co-pilot to be able to take over the game, and he can't do that shit.
He's a good Scottie Pippen.
Yeah. LeBron needs somebody who could take over the game.
I don't give a fuck who he is.
LeBron is Kareem right now.
If he could bring that spark, nigga,
Magic. You need to get him a young motherfucker.
If he could bring that spark, nigga, then come on. You feel me? But hey, we'll see. We'll see what happens after this year.
Kyrie first day in LA. He got to go
the
to
first
the
move.
He's gonna be on Miracle Mile over there on Wilshire and Melrose.
Oh shit!
He'll be over there on Fairfax.
You gonna see him in line getting his little card with the little concentration
He gonna be over there at
camp.
Cantor's. He gonna be over there at Cantor's Deli on fucking Fairfax.
Let me get a pastrami on rye.
Yeah, he gonna be over there.
Pastrami on rye.
The soup.
What the fuck is that?
There's no soup. Yeah, he gonna be over there.
The soup. What do you know about funny? You fucking.
That nigga gonna be over there, literally like trying to like just walking through museums.
There's no soup. There's no spoon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Shit. Well, anyways, man, go ahead and give your information where they can follow you at.
It's Tony Grams. Follow me on IG at Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS. And I'll follow you back.
Yes, sir, TB.
Follow me on Instagram at THEBIZNESSS, man. Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Make sure you follow me at I am DJ Punch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo Baby. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. Make sure you follow make sure you subscribe to the website, theinnovativeculture.com. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, youtube.com/innovativeculture. I'm out this bitch. Peace.
Peace.
Innovative comedy.